Alright, this is the electric motor transmission shaft system that got the United States patent for converting engines with pistons into 100% electric vehicles. We got the patent for this, and we're looking for investors. See how it's you can hook it up to the top of the motor here and run it through the pulley systems. That way it's running all the accessories, engine accessories. The water pump, the fan, alternator, power steering's already being ran off the main crankshaft of the vehicle. This belt system is going down through the main crankshaft and turning, and so you can use the drive line, the transmission of the vehicle. And so it can be hooked up pretty much anyway. This is the first prototype, and we're going to make different embodiments, different shapes and styles. You know, even with two motors with a shaft going through the middle, so that the shaft would be in the middle, motors on both sides, and you could have belts or chains running through the piston cylinder holes. So and then we're looking for investors, because I found this online. This is a race car blower motor. This is not an electric car motor. But I got, you know, looking at it, and I'm like, wow, look at all that craftsmanship and workmanship they put into like making it fit on the block. See those big belts? You know, you could run that through the center of the block or through the piston holes. You know, we need some investors that want to take the time and care and logging each car. So we make a motor like this, and see how it bolts onto the block. So the motor would be a little bit different, and every car that's a little bit larger would fit. So this could fit like 20, 30 different models of cars. Every time we make a different style, you just find cars that have a bigger block, and that motor would fit in, and you make a bracket to accommodate that special block. So we are looking for investors to take this a little bit further and make nice quality brackets and motors, controllers, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you would just set the RPM to idle speed, factory idle speed, and on the controller, and then I'm still hooking this up right now, and then you know, the high RPMs and low RPMs, and then the computer inside the car will run all the air conditionings, the transmissions, all that stuff, just from placing a motor up on top of the block and using electric to turn the main crankshaft instead of pistons and pollution. So leave us a message, and we'll hopefully hear from someone, and you'll be able to make a car conversion kit in 3-4 days. Because I started to hook this up to the rear end of my vehicle, and I'm all, wait, that's a lot of work still. How am I going to run the power steering, the lights, the computer system? You know, all that stuff is going to be way too much work, you know. So we got to start making these brackets here and making parts for the industry, instead of just taking what's out there and making adapters and